Hey, it's Baz here back with another YouTube video, and today I want to discuss the potential of two different SKUs that the Xbox is going to have and whether that would hold them back. So obviously they're talking about this Xbox Series X is coming out and the unannounced Xbox Series S, and will that hold back future games? And just want to have a few wee thoughts and how we discuss about it, and let's get to it. So the topic, there's a lot of debate at the minute, is this two new SKUs for the Xbox is coming out, and will this hold back future games? Personally, now this is my opinion, and this is all my views, and I'm not wanting to get any heated discussion. I just want to have a debate with somebody, and the best way for me to do that is on my channel, and I can talk, and then I can get feedback from yourselves as well. But the point that I want to make is that if you're developing a game on a PC and you have, say, Nvidia has 15 different, well, they've X amount of graphics cards, say at the minute, they doesn't, current ranges are old, you have video cards that are old and new, and say, just, we'll throw it out there and say there's 100 different video cards from Nvidia and AMD, and every video card can run games at certain levels of detail and all these different settings and different resolutions. So the point that I'm wanting to make is that when you're developing a game on a PC, and even for say there, if you're developing a game for the PC, Xbox and PlayStation and Switch, so there's 4 different consoles and PCs. So you're developing for that. So what's the difference if you're developing, say, a game for PC and you're developing for different resolutions, different levels of detail? Do you know what I mean? So depending on what hardware where you're on, that'll scale up and down to the different hardware for different detail settings on each resolution. So what's the difference you have on an Xbox that's got 2 SKUs? If you have your top of the range, like say your Xbox Series X, which what you're at the current graphics cards out, it's 2080 Ti, say that's in the same level as that, and then you develop a lower console which is the equivalent, say, of a 2060. Just using that as an example, I'm not saying that's the same power, but that game is developed and designed that can scale up and down. So you make your game with the highest detail, and you have settings that you can make it the best it can be, but also you can have a lower end graphics card that can play at a different resolution, but even the same graphics card in a different resolution. So so the games, you can scale that game up or down depending on what you're wanting to play it at, the settings. So I don't understand all these people, and they're saying that that you just have one console and that can play the game the best, and if you have a second console, that the whole thing's just, it's not going to play right. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm just ranting here now as well. But I think it's so silly, people are just that one-minded, and I'm coming back and I think this is Sony fanboys again, and they're talking about their console and it's the best, and they've got one SKU. Obviously there's a disc drive and a discless drive version, but they're the same performance. But it doesn't matter where you have 2 consoles at different performance levels. If you take it from the PC market, them games can be scaled up and down, and there's not too much optimized setting. It doesn't take too much time to develop that, or and the way Microsoft are building this new console, that they're making it easy for developers to do that. You know what I mean? So I personally think that it's not going to affect the performance. It's not going to affect the quality of the games. It's going to be, the games are going to be good regardless. Some people don't mind if they are playing a game at a lower resolution or a lower detail settings, as long as the game's running smoothly. You know what I mean? And there's this whole debate of then 30 and 60 FPS, but that's a different matter. That's a different topic. But personally, I don't think that it matters. You're getting people who are just been pigeonholed into this, and they're not. Do you know what I mean? If you're a console gamer and you get your one console and that does your full lifespan, that's your train of mind, that's your thought. But that doesn't, games don't work like that when developers are designing them. They're built that they can be scaled up or down, you know what I mean? So you could build your game for this quality setting, but I have this lower graphics card and it'll play in that. So you just optimize it for each of them, and I don't know. I think people are just being very silly about that whole thing. But this is just my opinion, and I don't think it's going to affect them. And making games scale up or down, and when the two new consoles comes out and one's higher than the other performance, I think they're both going to be very playable and fine. That's just my opinions. If you like this video that I've made, if you want to maybe write a wee comment below and maybe your thoughts as well, we can debate that as well and discuss. And hope you like this video. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos, and if you hit that bell notification you'll be notified when they drop. And you know what, I'll see you in the next video, and see you later. Bye.